Hi there, Cherry Blossom Girl here. I want to make another video. I'm sorry it's been a while since my last video. I haven't really thought of anything to talk about, and it's just kind of really been busy, so I apologize. If you know of anything that I should be talking about, if you could, shoot me a comment, suggestion, email, that would be great. I'd really appreciate that. But I am coming to you today to talk to you about a couple things, and in hopes that if you or someone you love is affected with Turner's, that you'll take some of these things into consideration and do what's best for yourself. I guess I should start the story out with about a year ago. I went to the dermatologist for all the freckles and moles I have, and that was fine. I had a follow-up 6 months later, and that was fine, except the dermatologist referred me to an internist for a few things, so that the internist could look at that. Now today, I went to the internist, and it was really great. In a way, she was a really great doctor. Sat down, listened to my every concern, answered all of my questions, and seemed to have a lot of knowledge, and she was very personable. So I felt very lucky to have her as part of my healthcare team, and I'm just very thankful for that. That being said, there were a few things that she noticed, and that kind of need attention, and I'll give you the smaller stuff first. First is that she put me on hormone replacement, which is good. I hadn't been on it in a while because I really didn't have the insurance for it, and really, I guess I should have been more responsible about it, but I didn't really know, to be honest, what a big deal that was, not just for my reproductive health, but also my doctor has stated that it's very important for Turner syndrome girls, women, to be on some sort of hormone replacement to minimize their risk of osteoporosis as we get older, and even now. So I'm now back on that, which is good. The next smaller issue is eventually I will be seeing an audiologist, and that will be to assess for hearing loss and any issues like that, which is a big thing for Turner syndrome girls, which I was not aware of, really. I know I do have trouble every once in a while. I'll ask someone to repeat themselves, and I'll have to make out what they've said. So with that being said, I'll get around to that. I'm not going to try to wait too long, but I'm going to see where my finances are at with taking care of some other things. Probably one of the more distressing things that happened, she had taken a check of my heart, put the stethoscope up and whatnot, and I had told her my history with the surgeries and what have you from when I was a baby. She then ran an EKG on me, and unfortunately the results were abnormal. And that was a bit hard to hear. I believe it has something to do with the rhythm of my heart or something like that. In any case, I am referred to a cardiologist who will be calling me back at their earliest opportunity to get me scheduled as soon as possible and have some tests run just to ensure that everything is running smoothly, even given the surgeries. So as concerning as that is, this will be taken care of, and it's not like I'm going to fall over dead in the next moment, God willing. So I'm going to get that checked out. Another interesting issue is that there is a possibility that I have something going on with my thyroid. I really, before now, I didn't know much about thyroids, but I talked to the doctor, and there can be all sorts of stuff going on with you if your thyroid is not right. And things such as weight gain, sleeplessness, fatigue, all types of different things, and some of which I've been experiencing. But what tipped her off to that is when I was having my exam, and she noticed that my thyroid seemed enlarged. So she decided to run a blood test. Excuse me. She decided to run a blood test to check for thyroid levels, hormone levels, cholesterol, and blood sugar, which I suppose is part of her concerns. So that's being looked after. The second part of that is that I'm going to have to come back and do an ultrasound on the thyroid area, just to take a look and see function and whatnot. So there's that. I have to admit that this is probably one of the first doctor visits since I was in the study that I really just sat down with the doctor and talked to her about Turner's and what does this mean, what am I up against here, and just kind of embracing that with what I hope is maturity and understanding. And like I was telling her, if you're feeling mostly fine, you and I've had a few small things here and there, such as being really out of breath during Taekwondo, or having a little bit of chest pain here and there for Taekwondo. Like my right knee has been kind of acting up lately, and she showed me some exercises for that. But my point being, when you feel mostly okay, you don't think to go to a doctor. You don't think to get checked out. And for us, it's very important. It's just, we don't know all the time when little things are starting to pop up that we need to red flag, and if nothing else, just investigate a little further. It could be nothing. My heart could be doing pretty well, and what she saw was just a difference in it due to surgeries that I had when I was a little baby. My thyroid, who knows what that could be. It could be almost nothing. So, or something manageable with medication. You don't know, and I will update you as soon as I get any information. But I just want to encourage everybody to make sure they're having, wellness checks on themselves. Even if not every year, every couple of years, or every, I don't know, 2 years. However often that you're able to do that for yourself. And I hope that all you girls out there with Turners have decent insurance. That you have the ability to go to the doctor or find some sort of study or program. I know that the NIH does a program for adult Turner women, and they will do evaluations on you. I don't have very much more information than that, but oh, excuse me, it's kind of late over here. But yeah, just if you can, try to take very good care of yourself. I gotta be honest, I'm pretty nervous about the situation at hand, and my big concern, I don't want there to have to be surgery, or I don't want to have to stop Taekwondo. I don't want any type of degenerative condition, and that's all I can really ask for. And I guess if any of this does come up, that I will handle it the best way I can, that I will do the best that I can. Just gotta do what I gotta do, and it's okay that I feel nervous and anxious and concerned about this, but I'm going to take it one step at a time, and I'm going to look into this as much as I can, just so that I can feel healthy, that I feel well. Oh, excuse me again. I just have to do what's right for me, and I hope you'll do the same. I know this was a very long video, and maybe not the most positive of videos, but I do want to be real, and I do have a positive attitude about this, because whatever happens, everything is going to be okay. And I have family that loves me. I have friends that love me. There's really nothing that I'm too afraid about. But I care about you all, and I hope that you can get checked out like I did, because I would have never known that there was anything that I should have, flagged for review, so to speak, with my health. So, I guess this has been a long conversation, and I wasn't expecting to do this, but just let's keep our heads up, and I will keep you updated. And I have a follow-up with her in a month. I have the necessary doctors that will be contacting me to schedule appointments. We'll rock this out. And I guess until next time, I'm out with a pout.